So royal associations can work and not work. We've seen it happen many different times. Earlier this year, we saw the Princess of Wales' uncle, Foncle as he likes to call himself, Gary Goldsmith, appearing on a low-rent reality TV show, Celebrity Big Brother. And that, of course, was going to have everybody talking because the revelations, the beans he was going to spill, all of that sort of stuff. Turns out it was a bit of a damp squib and he was the first off. Although, in fairness to him, of course, he did very well out of it because they paid him very well simply to have the publicity and the name. But you see, the public aren't stupid anymore. They know that really they're not allowed to say anything because of legal recourse, and everything goes through a delay. So whatever they say, it has to be checked legally, and can they get through it and all that sort of stuff. It's a little bit like this latest venture, which has got a lot of backlash, and I wanted to address it really because I just think it's a little bit unfair in this instance. As ever though, let me explain. Lovely to see you today. We'll have a quick wave. You all right? Yes, thank you so much for joining me as ever. Nice to have your company. By the way, I'm glad you enjoyed the story about the Flintstones, Stoney Curtis, and of course the king of rock and roll, undoubtedly Elvis Presley. I don't know if I saw that story as well. I just saw it today about how Graceland may be sold off. Sacrilege. I mean, it's ridiculous. It is Elvis Presley, isn't it? I mean, I've never been on that tour, but it's one of those things I would be interested in because you do like a sneak peek into the celebrity lifestyle. And apparently it's interesting because everything is, of course, as it was left on that dark day in 1977. So everything really is like a timepiece now, isn't it? The television set, the stereo, the settee, all that sort of stuff. Fascinating. I loved Elvis Presley, thought he was a genius, absolutely. First real rock and roll star. Now, back as ever to your royal story of the day. This man I've got a lot of time for him, simply because, of course, he loves animals. There's no two ways about it. A very caring, sharing, loving guy. And where I live in London, I often see him on his bike with the dogs in the basket at the front. I love that. I love the fact that the dogs just look, when you see anybody doing this, the dogs look as if it's second nature to them, don't they? Like, well, I should be being driven around. What's the problem, Now, James Middleton, we can look forward to a memoir this coming September via a major book company. And it's already receiving a lot of backlash. Now, let me explain. It's not a shock memoir in the form, of course, of Prince Harry's big-selling book, Spare. It's sort of detailing nice, light, fun stories about growing up with, of course, his sister, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and, of course, his other sister, Pippa Middleton, and their lifestyle, how exactly they got to where they be, that sort of thing. No bombshell. The story actually focuses on is his love for animals, and in particular, his dog Ella, which, of course, he named his very successful dog food company after. He basically details how dogs, and in particular for him, Ella, helped save his life, because he was very down, feeling very fed up, and of course, the dog was there, needed him, and required his attention. And it was a very similar story that actually Joan Rivers told me many years ago about, sadly, when her husband committed suicide. She felt the only person that had needed her because she'd fallen out with her daughter Melissa was in fact her dog Spike. And, we forget that, and I think it's a little unkind when you read these stories about the only thing I'm interested in is this or that. It is James's story. It's very clear in the press release what it's going to be about, and clearly it's going to have a market because obviously people who are kind to animals, who love animals, will enjoy this book. Anybody else who wants salacious gossip and torn apart stuff, this is really not the book for you. But no doubt it will be admirably supported by the Princess of Wales and, of course, his sister Pippa. I wanted to clear it up because people are insensitive. And, let's not forget, he openly says the dog saved his life. That's the title of the book. Think about that before we start attacking. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.